From this video, you will study the SC-100 Microsoft Cybersecurity Architect exam prep and free practice questions. What is Microsoft Cybersecurity Architect? SC-100 exam details. SC-100 exam topics. Preparation tips for success. One. You need to recommend a solution to scan the application code. The solution must meet the application development requirements. What should you include in the recommendation? A. Azure Key Vault. B. GitHub Advanced Security. C. Application Insights in Azure Monitor. D. Azure DevTest Labs. Answer: B. 2. You need to recommend a solution to resolve the virtual machine issue. What should you include in the recommendation? Choose 2. A. Onboard the virtual machines to Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. B. Onboard the virtual machines to Azure Arc. C. Create a device compliance policy in Microsoft Endpoint Manager. D. Enable the Qualys scanner in Defender for Cloud. Answer: A, D. 3. You need to recommend a solution to meet the security requirements for the virtual machines. What should you include in the recommendation? A. An Azure Bastion host. B. A network security group, NSG. C. Just-in-time, JIT, VM access. D. Azure Virtual Desktop. Answer: A. 4. To meet the application security requirements, which 2 authentication methods must the application support? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Security Assertion Markup Language, SAML. B. NTLMV2. C. Certificate-based authentication. D. Kerberos. Answer: AD. 5. You need to recommend a solution for securing the landing zones. The solution must meet the landing zone requirements and the business requirements. What should you configure for each landing zone? A. Azure DDoS Protection Standard. B. An Azure Private DNS Zone. C. Microsoft Defender for Cloud. D. An Express Route Gateway. Answer: D. 6. Your company has on-premises Microsoft SQL Server databases. The company plans to move the databases to Azure. You need to recommend a secure architecture for the databases that will minimize operational requirements for patching and protect sensitive data by using dynamic data masking. The solution must minimize costs. What should you include in the recommendation? A. Azure SQL Managed Instance. B. Azure Synapse Analytics Dedicated SQL Pools. C. Azure SQL Database. D. SQL Server on Azure Virtual Machines. Answer: C. 7. Azure subscription that uses Azure storage. The company plans to share specific blobs with vendors. You need to recommend a solution to provide the vendors with secure access to specific blobs without exposing the blobs publicly. The access must be TME Vim, TED. What should you include in the recommendation? A. Create shared access signatures, SAS. B. Share the connection string of the access key. C. Configure private link connections. D. Configure encryption by using customer managed keys, CMKs. Answer: D. 8. You have a Microsoft 365 subscription that syncs with Active Directory domain services, ADDS. You need to define the recovery steps for a ransomware attack that encrypted data in the subscription. The solution must follow Microsoft security best practices. What is the first step in the recovery plan? A. Disable Microsoft 1DNVE Sync and Exchange ActiveSync. B. Recover files to a cleaned computer or device. C. Contact law enforcement. D. From Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, perform a security scan. Answer: A. 9. You have a Microsoft 365 E5 subscription. You need to recommend a solution to add a watermark to email attachments that contain sensitive data. What should you include in the recommendation? A. Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps. B. Insider Risk Management. C. Microsoft Information Protection. D. Azure Purview. Answer: C. 10. Your company develops several applications that are accessed as custom enterprise applications in Azure Active Directory, Azure AD. You need to recommend a solution to prevent users on a specific list of countries from connecting to the applications. What should you include in the recommendation? A. Activity policies in Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps. B. Sign-in risk policies in Azure AD Identity Protection. C. Device compliance policies in Microsoft Endpoint Manager. D. Azure AD Conditional Access Policies. E. User risk policies in Azure AD Identity Protection. Answer: A. Subscribe and like past question.